Hey guys, Jsnow. Welcome to the channel, and we have the Hearthstone nerfs for you guys. And I thought they were going to discuss them tomorrow on the stream, but it seems like they put them out today. So a lot of these are actually really unexpected. So we'll go through all the we'll go through all of them, but some of them are pretty surprising. So Ancient of Lore got nerfed. You cannot draw 2 cards anymore. You just have a choice of drawing 1 card or restore 5 health. I guess this is supposed to nerf combo Druid. I'm not really sure why they weren't nerfed that, because that's a good card in ramp Druid also. So it hits both decks, which is kind of sucks. I mean, I do play a lot of ramp Druid, so I'm a little disappointed in that, but definitely an interesting nerf. Force of Nature, of course, the nerf everybody needs. So what it does, it's 5 now instead of 6, and it summons 3 2/2 Trents, which is the same. But the Trents don't die at the end of the turn. So for 1 less mana, you get to keep your Treants, but they don't have Treants, but they don't have charge, and they don't die at the end of the turn. So that's a little interesting. What do you call it? That will definitely help out Ramp Druid. So despite the Ancient of Lore nerf, Force of Nature I guess will be a good replacement for Ramp Druid. Well, not really a replacement, but it's not too bad. It doesn't affect it that much. Keeper of the Grove, this nerf also, I think this was kind of needed, a little unexpected, but his health got nerfed by 2. He does the same thing, choose 1, deal 2, or silence a minion, still 4 cost, but now he's much easier to kill. Iron Beak Owl is now a 3 cost card. Not really sure why they did that. Now we don't have to worry about silence too much. Seems like most silences have been nerfed, so we can go crazy with the effects now with all the decks. So I'm a little surprised by that. Big Game Hunter, big nerf hunter. They actually nerfed Big Game Hunter. So he now has I think he used to be 3 cost. If I remember correctly, let me just click the thing. You can actually go to the website. I'll put it in the link below, and you can actually click these things and discuss it. He's now a 5 cost card, so of course the comments are already starting to complain. It's not enough of a nerf. I think that's a fair nerf. It's 2 more mana. It messes up curves. I think that's a fair nerf, to be honest. Like, people complaining, really, I don't think they know what they're talking about. I think that's perfectly fine in my opinion. Hunter's Mark used to be a 0 cost. Now it's a I can move these up. Hunter's Mark used to be a 0 cost, and now it's a 1 cost, so that's a little interesting. I guess that's to stop face hunters from just clearing out things immediately. Bladefurry is now a 4 cost card. This sucks because rogues aren't really a top deck, and they now nerfed one of their major cards that would help them get to the top. So now rogues are in serious trouble at the moment because of the Bladefurry nerf. So depending on how the next expansion goes, Whispers of the Old Gods, we don't know if Rogue will still do good or if it will do worse, because this is a huge nerf to rogues. Our next one is Knife Juggler. So after you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. It's the same, just the attack got nerfed. It's still 2 cost, so it's a 2/2. So it doesn't trade as well, so that's an interesting nerf. Leper Gnome. Oh wow, they made Leper Gnome 1/1. I'm seeing this just as I'm doing this video for the first time. Wow, they nerfed Leper Gnome. So now he doesn't trade good either. He's just a 1/1 for 1. So we'll see how he's played in the future. Arcane Golem is now a 4/4, but it loses charge. So that destroys all the combo decks. They took. Of course, Blizzard, anti-fun, man. Blizzard, the anti-fun company. There's lots of... I mean, there were some cancer decks, so to say, that use this card. But there were also a lot of good gimmick decks, like with Faceless Manipulator. Those are absolutely fun, but now it doesn't have charge anymore. So you get a decent bodied minion for 3, but you're giving your opponent a mana crystal. I don't know. I don't think this card is really that much playable anymore. I don't see it being played that much. Molten Giants. Now, they increased the cost by 5. So, I gotta remember my math correctly. So, I think now you have to, in order to drop it for 0, I think you have to be at 5 health now. In order to drop, instead of 10. I think that's the nerf, if I have my math correctly. I am not really, I did English in college, so excuse my math. But I think it's now nerfed so that you have to have 5 or less health to drop it for 0 instead of 10. So that's pretty interesting. That hurts block. That actually hurts hand lock a ton because what do you call it? Getting to 5 health is really dangerous if you don't have a heal, so that hurts them pretty badly. So interesting nerf. So we'll have to see how it happens. I think that's more of a nerf for standard because I think this card would run amok in standard and just be crazy OP. So Master of Disguise only got nerfed. I don't know why this got nerfed. It's like, I don't know what decks actually use this card. I've seen it maybe once in a blue moon, but it got nerfed so the stealth only lasts for one until your next turn. So it's not unlimited stealth. I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning was behind that. I mean, yeah, it seems like they have all the reasonings are right here. So Blizzard said, Ancient of Lore. So basically, drawing is too powerful. I'm not going to read all of these like word for word. So they wanted to get rid of the draw. Force of Nature, they removed the charge. That's self-explanatory. Keep it the Grove, self-explanatory. Ironbeak Owl is a staple source for an inexpensive silence in many decks. And in line with our overall goal to make silence effects more costly, so yeah, they're nerfing all of the silences. Big Game Hunter 3-5, that's self-explanatory. Hunter's Mark, their reasoning is it's too efficient at 0 mana. It is pretty efficient. Bladefurry, so let's see what the reasoning was for this. So Bladefurry is a problem because it enables both board clear and heavy burst damage. It is also an obstacle to adding better cards to rogues. To address this issue, the cost of Bladefurry is moving from 2 to 4, and now will only affect minions, so that rogues have to choose between moving threats or damaging the enemy hero. Boy. Man, that's such a huge nerf. What do you call it? Knife Juggler. Knife Juggler should be a good choice. Yeah, basically they just don't want trading. Leper, gnome, same thing, don't want trading. Now, Arcane Golem. Charge is an ability we learned to use sparingly. Arcane Golem has been a staple in many aggressive and one-turn kill combo decks, which are so much fun. Drawback is rarely relevant. So, yep, they got rid of the charge. Molten Giant. Yeah, basically what I said. Master Disguise. The ability of Master Disguise to grant permanent stealth has been designed obstacle for a long time. So we're changing Master Disguise to grant stealth only until the end of turn. This change opens up exciting options for future cards. Okay. So that's all the nerfs. What do you guys think? Which nerfs do you hate? Which nerfs do you love? The nerfs that I love the most are, of course, Force of Nature, I think, is my top nerf. Thank God. My most hated nerf, I think, right now, is kind of a tie between Ironbeak Owl and, yeah, Arcane Golem. I think it's a tie between Arcane Golem and Ironbeak Owl. So let me know what you guys think. Feel free to subscribe for more Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, DayZ, World of Warcraft videos. And I'll see you guys, and feel free to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.